Hello, and welcome to my video concerning an introduction to the command line. The main goal of this video is to get a user who knows nothing about the command line and teach them the core knowledge to contribute to the project. The reason why I created this video is because the command line is essential to Ubuntu, and since the project is being worked on in Ubuntu, I feel it is essential to understand the command line in order to ease the onboarding process. The video outline is as follows. There's only one section. I'm basically going to discuss the core commands used in project workflow. If you understand these commands, you can start immediately contributing to the project in the command line. Let's begin. So, what are the core commands used in the command line workflow? The first command I'm going to discuss is called pwd, and pwd stands for print working directory. The goal of this command is to print the current directory you are currently working in. Let's try it. Let's run it by pressing enter. As you can see, pwd printed out to the command line the whole entire path of where I'm at. As you can see, I'm in the example directory right here. Alright, sounds nice. So that's pretty much what pwd is used for. You just want to use it to see where you are at in the file system. The next command I'm going to discuss is called ls, which stands for list. And the goal of list is to list the current contents in the command. So let's see what's inside the example directory that we're currently in. Alright, looks like we have two directories and two files. That's very nice. ls also takes another command. It takes an argument, which is the path. Dot stands for the current path. So you can send in anything else. So if you want to list the directory 1, you would send directory 1. Sounds nice. The next command I'm going to show you is the cd command, as spelled like that. And cd stands for change directory. If you want to change the directory from your current directory, you would use this command. Let's change to the first directory 1. Alright, looks like we changed to it. Let's print the working directory to see that if we did change to it, it looks like we're in directory 1. That's very nice. Now, let's change to the previous directory, where double dot means the previous directory. Let's print the working directory. We're in the example directory where we started. And let's type in ls to prove it. Very nice. So everything worked as planned. So in review, cd is to change the directory. Now, as you can tell, the command line output is starting to look very verbose. You see a lot of different outputs from me running these different commands. So how do we clear it up? How do we make it nice? Interestingly enough, there's a command called clear, which, as you guessed it, it clears up the command line output. Let's run it. And as you can see right here, it clears up the command line so you can start entering more commands with a clear mind. That's a very good command. I recommend you using it. The next command we're going to discuss is called the touch command. And you use touch to create files. Let's create a new file called newfile.txt. Let's press ls to list the current directory to see if it was created. It looks like the new file was created. Very nice. But what if we want to make directories? Luckily, there's a command called make directory, mk directory, which is used to, like I said before, create directories. So let's create a new directory called directory. Let's list it. Alright, that's a new directory. It's right there. Now let's prove that we could actually change that directory. cd new directory, list. Let's print the working directory. We're in the new directory. Let's go to the previous, print working directory. Everything went well. Alright. The next command is man, which is used to pick up the manual for a command. So let's say we want to know more about the make directory command. Let's put man make directory. And after entering that command, what you see here is the whole entire manual for that command. You see a name, a synopsis, and a description. The name is basically the name of the command with the command goal. The synopsis is how to use the command, and the description lists more details that are needed for more advanced functionality. So, let's go over it. The name of the command is make directory. It is used to make directories. The form of the command is as follows. You enter a make directory, followed by a bracket. So what does bracket mean in this notation? A bracket means that the argument is optional. That's all you need to know about brackets. What this means here is that this argument, called option, is optional. You don't have to enter it in order to make the command run. The next argument, if you notice, doesn't have a bracket. This means that the argument is not optional, but rather it is necessary in order for the command to run. So that argument is not optional. And as you can see by the previous example, we entered a directory name and it made a directory for us. And here's a description of more advanced functionality, which I won't get into. To quit the manual, you press Q. Alright, the final command that you need to know is the exit command. And exit is used to simply exit the command line session. I'm not going to enter it simply because I still need to use the command line. And it will quit your window. So, let's discuss all the commands needed in the workflow. pwd to print the working directory. ls to list the current directory. cd to change the directory. Clear to clear the command line output. Touch to create a new file. Make directory to create a directory. Man to pick up the manual for the command that we need to use. Exit to exit the command line session. Take a moment to write down these commands or pause the video. Writing down these commands is essential to participating in the command line effectively. You understand all these commands and understand how to use them, you will be productive in the BreazeHome production environment. Thank you very much. And for another video, I'm considering creating a video on advanced workflows and how to use tools in the command line that are more advanced for more advanced users, but they also increase productivity. Alright? Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.